And it's been said that art is the highest expression of the human spirit. We're now welcoming our next guest, who is the owner, president, and senior Canadian art specialist with Cowley Abbott. He started this firm after a long career in the auction industry. Welcome, Rob. Welcome to the Jukebox.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
You're a true industry veteran. You've been serving collectors for just over 10 years, and your new company, Cowley Abbott, that is a very important firm for Canadian and international artwork. Tell us a little bit how you stumbled into this industry.
Well, I started with a Toronto-based auction company in 2000, actually, and really did just stumble into it. It wasn't, it wasn't something that I was focusing upon, but was very fortunate to end up with a company and learn the ropes there, and also be trained as an auctioneer, which was fantastic. After about 13 years with that firm, I then started this company with partners, Cowley Abbott, and it's been a fantastic journey over the past 11 years with this company now.
Yeah, when one thinks of auctioning art, it seems like there's a little bit of artwork, a little bit of psychology involved, intuition. It's like artwork in itself, being able to kind of read your public, working closely with the consigners. Kind of walk us through the process of how you determine the value of an artwork right up to the actual event itself.
Absolutely. Well, it's a long process. We're actually in the middle of it now, collecting consignments right now for our major spring auction that takes place in May in Toronto. But from the beginning, for us, the relationship is a very personal one with our clients because art collecting is very personal, as you can imagine as well. Through the years, we've developed what we call the 10 Commandments of valuing artwork for auction.
Oh, perfect. You've got it down to a science.
That's exactly it. It is a bit of a science, definitely, and a lot of it has to do with experience. A lot of it has to do with the market. But really, what you're looking for are 10 factors. The first being, of course, the artist. An artwork by a well-known, celebrated Canadian artist like Lauren Harris or Jean-Paul Riopel is going to fetch potentially a higher value at auction than a lesser-known artist that doesn't trade that actively. Subject matter is very important. What they're best known for, the size, the medium, the history of the artwork, the period, depending how strong the period is for an artwork, and then the quality of the work, the condition, how rare it is, and also what's in fashion. So what the market is currently paying attention to closely as well can affect the value of an artwork when we place it in one of our auctions.
Very interesting. Now, one of your recent collections was the single largest grossing private collection of Canadian art ever sold at any auction, grossing over $36 million. Tell us about that big success.
It was quite incredible. It was over 3 seasons, so starting in fall of 2022 and then spring and fall 2023. This was a very well-known collection to astute collectors. Most of the collection, a lot of the collection actually had toured through major exhibitions around the world, in fact. And a lot of the works have been included in books devoted to the artist. This was 159 works of art from one collection, collected over more than 60 years, which is incredible.
All Canadian artists?
All Canadian, all historical. So most of it was pre-World War II as well. 159 works of art through the three incredible sales. 9 works fetched over $1 million, and 29 artist records were broken, including 3 for members of the Group of 7. So it was quite an incredible experience for us. And it also, we felt, gave a real shot in the arm to historical Canadian art in Canada, certainly at auction. Although it's always been popular, this really was a reminder of just the incredible quality and rarity of some of the work of these celebrated artists.
Terrific. I imagine you had some captivating Group of 7 in your repertoire there for sure. Well, tell us, what does Cowley Abbott have scheduled in the coming months?
So every month we hold online auctions that are themed, and those cater towards both seasoned collectors and new collectors. Right now we have auctions open. Our February auctions are open at cowleyabbott.ca, and it not only allows collectors who have been collecting for many years to continue to bolster their collection, but it also invites new collectors. Many of the works are under $1,000, even under $500. It allows you the opportunity to own works by a lot of these celebrated artists, prints and works on paper and smaller works by these artists. So a great deal of the volume of artwork that we sell in a year through these online sales. And then twice a year, we have our major live auctions, the catalog sales. And our next one is on May the 30th at the Globe and Mail Center in Toronto. And so we're now preparing for that. And in fact, we're accepting consignments. So collectors can also reach out to us if they're interested in taking part in that as a consigner.
Terrific. Okay, and if a client wishes to have their artwork included in your auctions, what's the best way to get in touch?
Best way to get in touch is you can visit our website at cowleyabbott.ca. That's COWLEYABBOTT. And then you can also call us toll free 1-866-931-8415. And there's no charge or obligation attached to to a confidential consultation with our specialist.
Got it. I'm going to say that website one more time for our listeners. Cowley Abbott. That's COWLEYABBOTT.ca. CowleyAbbott.ca. The one-stop best way to reach you for the entire process from beginning to end, especially if you have artwork that you'd like to be included in some of these auctions. Thank you, Rob, so much. Any final thoughts on the industry, on what's up ahead?
It's just a very exciting time. The market has been incredibly strong, through COVID and now post-COVID. There's a lot of attention being paid towards the market and a lot of fantastic and rare works of art coming to market. So it is a fantastic time, not only as a consignor, but also as a collector.
Perfect. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate you joining us today. Much success for your upcoming auctions. And I'm going to announce that number one more time, a toll-free number to get in touch with Rob and his team. 866-931-8415. 866-931-8415. All the best. You have a great afternoon, Rob. Take care.
You as well. Thanks so much.